Hey, it's Angelo Caruso. I am encouraging everybody watching this video to join the Get the Word Out Now group on Facebook. We're helping service clubs raise more money, increase membership, and also get the word out. I'm a proud Rotarian, and I want to tell you about a fundraiser that's happening right now in the Midwest of the United States. I am a district governor in Rotary District 6380 and a club member in the Troy Rotary Club of Michigan, but I'm not speaking to you in either of those capacities today. Today we're talking about public image and just a great marketing idea that happens to come from a member of my club, Roma Murthy, Romamurthy. She's a great lady. And Roma concocted this Rotary cookbook that is just amazing. I'm not only going to share the features of this cookbook with you, but I'm going to tell you a couple of the behind-the-scenes secrets that we used to market it and turn a profit very quickly. So I don't know if you have any publishing experience, but it's an interesting process to put out a book like this. This is a very substantial product. It's a hardcover. This is one of those plastic binders, right? And inside the book has tabs. And the tabs are what you think might be in a cookbook. They read appetizers and beverages, brunch, bread rolls, soup and salads, veggie dishes, main dishes, and desserts. So it's a very comprehensive book. The title of it is Pass the Plate. And it's got the Rotary logo on it, the Rotary Club of Troy, connecting the world with food. Now, we had to get permission from Evanston to use the logo, and they insisted on this date at the bottom. I'm not sure why that's important, but they wanted it, and we gave it to them. Anytime you use the Rotary logo, or what's called the master brand, you have to find a way to follow their rules. Otherwise, they're not happy with you. All books have what's called the content, and in front of the book is what they call in the business back matter. And I know this because I've authored a few books. Back matter and front matter. So the front matter, of course, is in the front. And in this particular book, they talk about District 6380 leadership and the Troy Rotary Board of Directors, and a bit about Rotary, the Troy Rotary, and what we do and what we stand for. And in the back of the book are typical cookbook things like measuring equivalents and facts about fat and the dangerous kinds of oil and that kind of thing. So a lot of this stuff is public domain, and I'm not sure you have to get permission to use it. You can talk to Roma more about that. Now, another thing that Roma did that was very clever is that she solicited big shots in Rotary to submit. By big shots, I just mean people whose name you might recognize. So club members were asked to submit recipes. People from the district, the zone, of course, the district governor got an invitation. Former Vice-President of Rotary International, Jennifer Jones, who is now currently a trustee, submitted recipes, and she's a vegetarian, so she submitted vegetarian recipes. I was asked to submit, and I put my recipe for solo tomato soup on page 53. It'll be an exceedingly popular page. Bookmark it. And it's just turned into a really cool thing. Now let's run the numbers. The book costs about $10.50 to produce, and we've been selling it for $25. Now here's how the marketing works on that. We tell everybody that this is a $35 book and that you can pre-order for only $25, which is true. So there's a little incentive to order now. Bulk purchases offer special pricing, and you speak to Roma about that. And Roma did something really clever with the ordering of this book. So she used Constant Contact, which is typically an event marketing tool, right? Think about this now. When you promote an event on Constant Contact, there's a date, and you might take a paid registration for people to sign up. So there's a credit card, a payment system already in place. But my point is that it's an event, it's a date. Roma is using Constant Contact to sell a product. How cool is that? And she even found a way to charge shipping on an event management page. I've never seen this done before, and I think it's very, very clever. The reason why you want to know how to do that is because it's very time consuming to set up a website and a payment gateway, and then you got to link it to a bank account. There's all these challenges, right? And she found a way to beat that system by using Constant Contact in this way. I think it's very, very clever. Now, in order to share the Constant Contact link, that's a trick because it's a magnificent, it's over 100 characters long, this URL. What I'm talking about here is constantcontact.com/ all these letters and numbers, right? If I was going to share that URL with you in this video, it would be way too much. I wouldn't be able to read it. You wouldn't be able to type fast enough, and it's just a non-starter. So I created a tiny URL from that magnificently long URL on Constant Contact. Now you can use different sites for this. Bit.ly, bit.ly is one site. I used tinyurl.com. So I went to tinyurl.com. I copy and pasted in that long URL from Constant Contact. And then it said, would you like to customize this URL? I said, damn straight. So I typed in what I wanted it to be customized to, which is much shorter and easier to memorize. And it generated a URL that looks like this. Check it out. www.tinyurl, that's T-I-N-Y, and URL is spelled url.com/Troy Rotary Cookbook. How cool is that? So I can give it to you here verbally, and of course you can keystroke it, write it down, whatever. I'm going to put it in the YouTube description so that you can get it there. Also, if Roma goes out on the circuit or anybody goes out to visit various clubs and they want to tell everybody how they can get it, if you had to share that Constant Contact link, it would be really challenging. You can't give a PDF that has it, right? It wouldn't be clickable. And you can't share it on Facebook because Facebook throttles any URL that takes people off of the Facebook platform. So now Roma can verbally give it. She can also put it in a paper where you can actually read it. tinyurl.com/Troy Rotary Cookbook. Who can't, keystroke that into your browser? This is the idea. So all these little clever things that we did to make this happen, we turned a profit on it. First we broke even, then we turned a profit on the book very quickly. One of the club members bought 150 copies of the book to give to clients for his business. And so that set us on our way to being in the black on the project. And we expect many other business decision makers to purchase bulk copies. We launched in time for the holiday season, but honestly, we could have done this in January or February as well. And by the way, since all of the content in the book is what we call in the publishing business evergreen content, we could also promote the book next holiday season. It's the perfect stocking stuffer, although it'd have to be someone with big feet. So I'm just so happy with how this turned out. It's easy to model, and it's easy for you to make money and draw attention to your Rotary Club by using this model. To get your copy so that you can replicate this in your own club, you can go to www.tinyurl.com/Troy Rotary Cookbook. Don't forget to join the Get the Word Out Now page on Facebook and get ongoing marketing tips to grow your club, raise money, and get the word out about Rotary, the greatest service organization in the world. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. And as always, I look forward to your comments.